And it also increases your risk of developing the pregnancy-induced hypertension, which I just told you was a major problem during pregnancy. So, what do we know about it? We know that it's related to nutritional deficiencies, including the B vitamin problems. And one of the worst deliveries I've ever had, and it was the last night I've ever delivered babies. Well, it wasn't the last baby I ever delivered, but on the last night I delivered babies officially. I delivered like 7 babies that night, and one of them was an Asian baby where the baby's head got stuck because she was a gestational diabetic woman, a Korean woman, and the baby's head came out, and the baby was big and had a difficult time getting the baby out. Fortunately, got the baby out, and my goodness, thought we were going to lose the baby. It was a horrible experience. Fortunately, the baby didn't survive, but it was horrible. And not only did you have problems at birth, but then that baby's going to have problems after delivery. So it can cause some severe problems. But look at this. It's related to nutritional deficiencies. The gestational diabetes, it's been shown that not only just B vitamins, but vitamin E and vitamin C and chromium and all these things, there's relationships to it. The medical studies show this over and over again. So my goodness. And it goes well beyond just a prenatal vitamin. The minimum levels, I'm talking about the regular prescription prenatal vitamins. We've seen this. So, and I talk about this on my audio CD, Supplements in Pregnancy. Now, at ladmcnamara.com, it does not list supplements in pregnancy. I haven't listed it there, but I have them available. Used to be available at the other at different fulfillment Pro Tools, but that's not available anymore. So I do have them, even though it's not at ladmcnamara.com. It's the same price as the other CDs, $5. So you can just, if you paid for one of the other CDs and just wrote me a message, and I messaged there and said, I want the supplements and pregnancy one, and then, since they're fulfilled by hand, then my assistant will just fulfill it. And that's, she can read, so she'll be able to help you out there, and that's no problem. If you want to get that, it's no problem. Or you can email me, and we'll make sure you get this CD if you want it. So, but here's the bottom line: supplements in pregnancy and lactation during breastfeeding and pregnancy. Supplements should begin before a woman even knows she's pregnant, because you want to have good supplementation going on at least 3 months before that. And it's just a summary of what everything I said. Full spectrum, full quality, high quality supplement you can trust, and that to me, of course, is USANA. If you're already on the essentials, great. And then you're pregnant, baby care essentials, because it has the iron. This big difference between the baby care essentials and the regular essentials is iron. That's it. That's the only difference between this. It has 28 milligrams of the elemental ferrous fumarate, which is equivalent to 90 milligrams of iron. So when you hear a prenatal 90 milligrams of iron, just so that you know, you can write this down: 28 milligrams of elemental ferrous fumarate, which is the daily dose of what's in here, is equivalent to 90 milligrams of iron. So if your doctor tells you he wants to be taking at least 90 milligrams of the ferrous fumarate, that's what this is equivalent to, which is equivalent to about 360 milligrams of ferrous sulfate. In other words, it's equivalent to 1 iron tablet over the counter. That's what it is. Okay. And so this is what a regular, if you took one prescription prenatal vitamin and were to look at it on and say that this is vitamin A or sample, and that would say it was missing some ingredients, it has very little vitamin C and very little vitamin E, it's missing some ingredients, it doesn't have vitamin K and doesn't have certain things, it doesn't have any, and most of them don't have any iodine, doesn't have any iodine. This is what it is. And then it says, okay, but it has 1,000 micrograms of folic acid, even though a third of them doesn't even release the folic acid that's in them. And it has all the iron that it's supposed to have. Let's say that has 100% of what it has. And then you take the USANA Baby Care Essentials and line it up against it. This is what the USANA Baby Care Essentials would be. That's the difference. It's full spectrum dominance. Okay. So for want of time, I'm just going to say, even though you look on the label at the Baby Care Essentials, it will look different than the label of the Essentials. We take 2 tablets, because what they, for a prenatal vitamin, it has to say, see right down here at the bottom, it says the percent, right down here. Oh, it says it. Let me get a different color pen. And you choose a pink pen so you can see it. Down here, it says the percent daily value for a pregnant woman. Well, the percent daily value for a pregnant woman has not been established for many of these supplements. Doesn't mean it's not safe, it just hasn't been established. So therefore, it's not listed on some of these things, but all the same ingredients in the essentials. So if you want to know what's in the rest of what's in here, then you just look at the regular essentials and say, oh, it's the exact same dosage of everything else that's in the essentials that's in there. So that's how you know what's in the baby care essentials. It's the exact same amount, exact same thing of everything else that's in there, and and then you'll know. And okay, I don't think we can make it any more simple than that. And how much vitamin A? 0 vitamin A. It's all beta carotene. And how much? 2 tablets. That comes up to the amount of beta carotene that would be found in a couple carrots. A couple of carrots. So if you don't think a couple of carrots are poisonous or toxic, then you're okay. All right. So, okay, you're okay there. You're going to be okay. So here's a supplement regimen for pregnancy and breastfeeding. Active calcium, baby care essentials, the Biomega, the non-poisonous type of fish oil, and the vitamin D, because remember you need that. And that's the regimen. Oh, the last baby I ever delivered, been keeping track of her. She's a USANA baby all the way. She's been doing well. That was 16 and a half years ago. 16 and a half years ago, I delivered her. So the last baby I have ever delivered, been keeping track of her. There she is. She's been growing and growing and growing. The last baby I ever delivered, Julianne, is my daughter. She's been delivered. And that's it. She's been doing great. And guess what? She's a woman now, 16 and a half. She's a female, and that's why, and it's the only daughter I have, 3 boys and now a girl. And so that's why I'm very interested in women's health and supplementation, and very interested in making sure that women get the supplementation correctly during puberty and beyond. This webinar started with the emphasis on supplementation during puberty in children to make sure that through a woman's lifetime, they get it done right. Why? Because of this USANA baby who started from the beginning to now, throughout her lifetime, so that you and the people that you love and that you care about get supplemented correctly. This is what we do, and this is why I do what I do. This is the why behind what we do. If you know why you do what you do, then hopefully you'll do it too. Because this is Dr. Wentz's why. He dreams of a world free from pain and suffering, a world free from disease. And he does say that USANA family, that's anybody who takes the products, will be the healthiest family on earth. He asks us to share its vision to love life and to live it to its fullest in happiness and health. That's his why, to love life and to live it to its fullest in happiness and health. So that's why we can ask you to consider, Tom, Lori, and I ask you to consider either becoming an associate to help change other people's lives, or if you want to, just change your own by becoming a preferred customer and using the products. That's why you've been asked to be on tonight by somebody who cares about you.